All correspondence within Intellifluence takes place within our messaging system, so you'll never have to go off platform or try to keep track of emails. You can view all of the messages in your inbox by clicking Messages, or you can access the appropriate transaction message thread by clicking Campaigns and accessing the campaign that needs action. Within the message panel, you'll see the transaction due date, as well as some details about the influencer you're collaborating with, including when they were last seen within Intellifluence, their local time and date, and the complete history of your correspondence with this particular influencer across all valid transactions, if applicable. Directly below, you'll see the next required step. If you're up, you'll see the actions you can take. If you've completed the required step and you're waiting on the influencer to complete a step, we'll notify you when it's your turn. Below, you'll see all messages associated with this specific transaction. Once you send a pitch, you can click here to view it. You also have the ability to mark a message as unread and undo certain actions if applicable. You can send a message by entering your message in the field here and clicking Post. You have the ability to send the message under your name by clicking Send as yourself. Otherwise, the message will be sent using the brand name or alias associated with this transaction. If you need to include an image, such as a screenshot, you can click this icon for instructions on using an image hosting service and sharing a link, as we do not allow attachments at this time. The default view is the message thread, but you can also click here to view the original pitch, as well as previous pitches if applicable, and accompanying details. You can also click here to view an up-to-date checklist of what's required within the transaction, including which party completed which action. You can click here to view all available information about the influencer you're collaborating with, including easy access to their social profiles. You can review their compensation info, bio, location, specialties, images at a glance, or click here to go to their full profile in a new browser window. Lastly, click here to view additional options. You can favorite an influencer if you'd like to work with them again in the future. Doing so will add them to your favorites list, and you can also remove them at any time. Alternatively, you can add the influencer to your block list if you don't want them to see future offers from your brand, and you can also remove them from the block list at any time. You can open a support ticket if you need assistance in moving the transaction along, and you can flag this transaction if you've tried to resolve the issue with the influencer and you're still having problems. If you want to end a transaction, click Archive Transaction, and an admin will review to determine if this transaction is eligible to be archived. As always, if you need help, click here to access our knowledge base.